So, you want to learn how to make broth? That's good. You've come to the right place. Oh my goodness, that bowl just became invisible. Alright, let's get started. First thing you're going to do is you're going to buy one of these rotisserie chicken thingies from like Walmart or some such. And you're going to take it out of this bag. Okay, notice this one doesn't have any legs or wings, but that's because your cousins and I got hungry.
What about their legs? They don't need those.
Next, you're going to start tearing apart the chicken into this bowl. Okay, you don't have to use this bowl, but, you know, whatever bowl you have. Just, you're going to start tearing it up. No, like, really get in there. Like, stop messing around. Just, no, just rip it. Rip it. Tear into it. Thank you for that motivation, Denzel. Now that we're all done ripping it up, we're going to set it aside and we're going to clean things up here.
Wash up, everybody wash up.
Okay, well that was weird, but anyway, we're back with a clean board, and this is a parsnip. Just a chunk of a parsnip, yep. We have an onion, and we have a carrot. Yep, that's all we have. Next, we're going to start chopping these vegetables up, okay? Into tiny little pieces. Watch out for your fingies, okay? You don't want to cut your fingies off, so you're going to do this little claw thing here, so you slide the knife across and you don't cut them. Alright, let's go ahead and put that carrot into the bowl here along with the chicken. Yep, just put all of it up in there. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start chopping up the next vegetable. Next up is the parsnip. We're going to cut it in half like so, and we're going to flip it on its side so it's nice and flat, and we're going to go across this direction, and then we'll spin it and just do the same thing but in the other way. Actually, it really doesn't matter how you cut it, just make small pieces. Okay, last up, we have the onion. This is really just going to be a super rough chop. This is just broth, right? We're not trying to make a fine dice. Calm down, Gordon Ramsay. Okay, so now that we have all the ingredients chopped up and ripped up and whatnot, we're going to put it into a pot. Pot just like this. It would be fine. It would go in here just like this. You could take the bowl and you could just pour it in. Or you could use a pressure cooker, which would increase the speed and make it a clearer broth. Another way to improve your broth making experience is to use one of these brewer bags. You can get them, they're not that expensive, and you put all the ingredients inside and it helps clean up way easier. Alternatively, you can get one of these fine mesh strainers here, and you can just kind of go into the pot and just kind of scoop the ingredients out. One at a time. It's a little bit of a pain, but it does work. In our case, we're going to use the brewer's bag. We're going to shove the ingredients inside. We're going to zip it up, and then we're going to put it into the pressure cooker here. Then we're going to take the pressure cooker over to the sink and fill it up using the impossibly fast sink that we have here. And if you notice, it's already filled with water. Next, we're going to put the lid on, and we're going to start the pressure cooking process. We want to set the pressure cooker for 1 hour and 20 minutes. It doesn't have to be exactly that long. You could go as short as 45. You could go as long as 1 hour and a half. I like 1 hour and 20. Thank you for the encouragement, David. Fast forward about 3 hours later. You have to wait that long because you have to wait for the pressure cooker to depressurize naturally if you want to keep it a nice clear broth. You could just depressurize if you want it and you don't care about it being cloudy, it's fine. If you're using a regular pot, you need to go for like 4 hours plus. Nice and slow. You barely want to see the bubbles even happen at all. It needs to be a nice simmer. You don't want to do a rolling boil, nice simmer. Okay. Now I put that inside of a strainer because I want to save every drop. This is good stuff. I'm using these takeout style containers. You can get them on Amazon very cheaply. And I'm actually using one of them as a scoop to pour into the other ones because, well, it's easier that way. Now this gets about 4 quarts of this broth, which is very, very nice. So it actually, in the end, is actually cheaper than buying quarts at like the store, and it's a much, much tastier broth. So yeah, that's how you make broth. This is the good stuff, and I hope you make it. I'm gonna pretend to start cleaning up now, and ignore that tiny little soccer ball. I blame your cousins. Have a good one.